full self-driving supervised video 13.2.9. We're back at our high angle turn at the north side of Shawano Lake in Shawano, Wisconsin. We're going to go past our turn, come back around, approach a turn from the right, reach the stop sign. We're going to make a turn that's a very high angle right turn, low visibility from both directions for the most part, for the car anyway. For me, I'll be able to see for the most part both directions pretty decent. From the right, it's a little bit more challenging because you have to turn your head pretty far to the right, but everything's usually pretty safe. We'll see how the car responds here today. It's been doing quite well. Sometimes it'll engage the turn, which is right here. It'll start to make the turn and then stop, or it'll head right towards those trees. The last couple of times it's been really good though. It's very competent in what it wants to do, and it's very confident in what it wants to do, and just completes the turn. So we're going to turn right about where that vehicle just did there. That'll take us to this point here, at which point I will switch the map so that it has to loop around. Let's get that set. Okay. Go ahead and engage it. It wants to go back. That's not where I want it to go, but that's not really a road. It doesn't go through, so we'll have to disengage and re-engage. There's no way the car could really know that unless it were taking map data into account, which it's just not going to do. Let's get the blinker on, making a nice turn, following another car, so that's okay. Yeah, so this first road to our right just does not go through, so it can't do that, which forces it down to the next point. So we will need to disengage here. No fault of the car, no fault of FSD, just is what it is. It would probably reach the end and back up, but I'm just not in the mood for that kind of stuff today, so I'm not going to do that. Re-engage, and it should correct our map. Speed limit is 25. That vehicle's going rather slow, so that's totally fine. I'll give it a little tap, just speed it up a little bit. It is biasing to the right just a tad, which is kind of interesting, but totally fine. Once it completes this turn, I'll go ahead and switch the map again, put us back at this point. We'll go through this 2 or 3 times. As you can see, as we approach to the right, a little challenging to see. From the left, not terrible. See how this vehicle approaches it. Very nice. I can see and not seeing a car right yet. Okay, the car should be able to see. It's confident. It's completing it. Excellent. Could go a little bit faster, but you know, totally fine. Let's go ahead and switch this around. Excellent. All right, and we'll get that prepped to switch again. So far, so good. And same scenario. It's almost always the same scenario. It just does not know that that's not a road that can go through. At some point on another day when I have a little bit more time, maybe I'll let it play out and we'll see what it does. But my guess is it's either going to get stuck there or it may just not see the barrier, which is a wooden blockade. And it goes all the way across that entryway, or that roadway, if you will. So I assume it would see it. Maybe we'll try it on the 3rd attempt. We'll see. Turn that off. Disengage. And re-engage. And accelerate a little bit. The speed limit was fine, but I want it more real life, right? If someone were behind us and we were doing 18, they might be a little annoyed. So I want to try to keep it at, you know, real speeds. What would a human do? Is a robo-taxi? Totally fine. Totally comfortable. Nothing from the left, and as far as I can tell, nothing from the right. Once we approach a little bit more, yeah, we're good. Car in the distance, but we have plenty of time. So completed the turn, moved to the right lane. Excellent. Again, a little slow, but not terrible by any stretch of the means. Edit our map. Get that ready again. This vehicle we were behind before. And there we go. Yep, same thing. Good turn, good speed. Everything's looking good. Maybe we'll let this play out this time. Why not? I'm kind of curious to see what it will do, so we'll just let it play out. Private property, no trespassing. Private property, no trespassing. And what does it do here? Private property, no trespassing. So we let it play out. And what's it going to do? It's trying. It doesn't know what it wants to do here. It's kind of stuck. Being it's private property, I don't know if anybody's noticed us here yet or not, but nobody's saying or doing anything, so we're fine. Doesn't look like it's going to shift into reverse. It looks like it's going to keep creeping forward. I don't know what it's doing here. So in a few seconds, we'll probably just go ahead and take manual control. We'll give it just a moment just to see. Maybe if I give it a tap of encouragement. Nope. Okay, so that's a disengagement. No problem. We'll go ahead and back out. Okay, re-engage. And maybe we'll take one more lap just for fun, just to see if it's learned anything from that experience, which I highly doubt, because again, we don't believe that that's a possibility. Tap on the accelerator, give it a little encouragement so it can get up to speed. I love that it keeps running over that stick in the roadway, but that's okay, it's not a big deal. Not seeing anything from the right just yet. Glad the left is clear. Oftentimes I get a lot of traffic from the left. The right still looks clear. Yep, we're good. All right, good. Switch our map. Oops. Ah, come on now. I want to get yelled at. There we go. Sometimes it's like my finger's just a little too dry or something, so it doesn't quite work the way it needs to. That's okay. Okay, switched. Map will update. Of course, we're going to have to do manual control again. Didn't learn anything. Doesn't know that it can't go through there, apparently. Totally fine. This part's doing well. Excellent. It's going to be just a little slow, I'm sure. Usually is. Disengage. Re-engage. Sexy knob down here, if you can't see it, allows me to do that without having to touch a stalk. Enhance auto, amazing company. It's gonna run the stick over again. Yep, fantastic, no problem. All right, this time I let it roll at 18 miles an hour the whole way. Nobody behind us or anything, so it did not speed up, totally fine. I do wish it would go a little bit more wide, move over to the left here to come to the right. The left is clear, and the right appears to be. Yes, we're good from the right. Excellent. All right, one more time. There we go. A little pedal of encouragement here to get up to speed. Headed trip. There we go. Actually, let's do something different. Let's go ahead and go straight and make an immediate right turn. Let's go back here. It remembered the bird. It didn't hit the bird. Came close. I was wondering. I almost took over, but it did not hit the bird. Good deal. Okay, so this time it's going to go past our road. That's good. Because it doesn't need to get around back to where we were, which is fantastic. 22 is a decent speed. Once it reaches over here, I'm just going to go ahead and end the trip, and then we'll call it a good day. For me, this is a little interesting because it's a short jog up here and then immediate right, and traffic from the right, if the car doesn't analyze it correctly, could be a little iffy. So for me, it'll be a little nerve-wracking. For you, it'll be exciting. One more vehicle from the left. I think we're okay from the right. I don't know that I would want it to go, but it did, and it's okay. Not exactly how I would have done that. I don't really care for that, and I will report that. Tesla was moving from a stopped intersection. The vehicle was approaching from the left. Tesla misanalyzed it a bit. It was a little closer than it should have been. The other driver was a bit uncomfortable. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing unsafe really, but that other driver did move over to the shoulder a little bit, and they gave me a bit of a dirty look, but that's okay. Alright, and then we're just going to say end trip and just kind of see how it goes. My guess is this unguided adventure is going to take us back to that main road, and then we'll end the video from there. And I will thank you for joining me. That was kind of a fun one. That turn has gotten better and better and better with every single update. There's been a couple regressions, but they were only temporary. Now if we can just get rid of that nag, that would be fantastic. It's something to do with my polarized glasses and the fact that they also auto shade. Nice job. It's keeping to the right just far enough. It's a pretty decent speed. I doubt that it's really 45 over here. It's probably 25, but I haven't seen a sign anywhere. Up to the stop sign. We'll see if it goes left or right. It's going right, and that's not the direction I want to go. So I'm going to disengage here. I thank you guys for riding along with me here. It was an enjoyable trip. It was not exciting really, which is good. I like the excitement for the videos. I don't like it for myself so much. Thank you much. Full self-driving supervised 13.2.9. See you in the next one.